Hello everyone, I'm Andrew, and this is an in-depth look at the dinosaurs of Primal Carnage. Dinosaurs can wreak havoc in Primal Carnage, well, all the dinosaurs except the Dilophosaurus, but we'll get to that later. They all kill by biting their human enemies, but each of them has a specialty attack. Well, except for the T-Rex, unless you count stomping humans to death a specialty. So let's hop right in and start with the Pteranodon. The flying Pteranodon has some unique skills. It's the only flying dinosaur, but the best move it has is its roar. All the dinosaurs have roars that give them a special ability, and the Pteranodon's roar makes finding humans easier. Hit the Q key, and your Pteranodon's roar will put a yellow eyeball icon over the human's head, and make them stick out like a sore thumb. It has a really fast cooldown, so you should be using this as often as you can. It might make the humans notice you, as they can hear the roar and look up to see you, but the advantage outweighs that by a large margin. All the dinosaurs on your team will see the highlighted humans, and it makes it easier to swoop down and pick one up when you can see right where they are. Speaking of swooping down, it's easily the hardest move to do in the game, but once you master picking up humans with the Pteranodon, it's hard to play as a different dinosaur. To get it right, you have to right-click quite a bit before you reach the target, as the animation takes a second or so to grab the opponent. Once you pick them up, just start flying up. You'll be going slow, and if you get hit by a bullet, you'll drop them. Or if there's a ledge or chasm nearby, you can drop them down that instead. The next dinosaur we'll look at is the Raptor, the only dinosaur that actually isn't a dinosaur. Yep, there is no such thing as a Raptor, but it didn't stop developer Lukewarm Media from making it up. It's also the only dinosaur or human to have multiple skins to choose from. There's a scaly version and a feathery version to choose from. Anyway, that doesn't take away from the fact that the Raptor is easily one of the most fun dinosaurs to play as. It's an easy pick up and play type with a normal bite, and a claw move with the left click, and a pounce to eat humans attack with the right click, and pouncing will restore a bit of health once completed. They also have an awesomely high jump, but be careful, jumping takes stamina, as well as pouncing and running, and the Raptor uses stamina up very quickly and recovers it very slowly. One pounce can use almost half of your stamina, so aim those moves carefully. The Raptor's roar makes them attack much more quickly for a short time, but its cooldown is really long, and it'll eat up your entire stamina bar, making you almost worthless. It's not recommended to use the Raptor's roar at all. Up next is the Carnotaurus, who is probably the fastest of all the dinosaurs. Its main attack isn't actually an attack with the mouse, it's just sprinting with shift and headbutting and stomping humans to death. It works quite well, although it does take more than one headbutt to kill a human that has full health. Their stamina pool is probably the largest of all the dinosaurs. You will be able to run for quite a while, and it recharges at a normal speed. Its roar will cause you to heal yourself when you hurt enemies, but it makes your attacks deal less damage, making it almost useless, because there are feeding dinosaurs scattered everywhere that will heal you pretty quickly when you eat them. You can also right-click while turning to violently swing your head and try to take out multiple humans. The next dinosaur in the lineup is the almighty T-Rex. The T-Rex, or Tyrannosaurus, if you're not into the whole brevity thing, is easily the most recognizable of all the dinosaurs, and it's probably the easiest one to play as. The T-Rex can't jump, and it only has one attack, eating humans whole, though you can trample humans when you are running. Pressing the spacebar will lift your head up to grab humans from above, and holding control will lower your head down to grab from below. Although biting like normal will grab people on the ground as well, eating humans gains some health back, and roaring with the T-Rex will increase the health of all nearby dinosaurs. It's a fun dinosaur to play as, but even though it may have a huge health pool, running into a big group of humans is pretty much suicide, as you are a big target and it's impossible to miss. Finally, the Dilophosaurus is probably the least picked class, and it's a no-brainer why. It's almost impossible to kill any humans with them. They don't have a good kill attack like all the others. Instead, they offer the most utility. While it's arguable that they aren't worthless, I find that hard to believe. Their specialty is spitting black goo that blinds humans. It works alright, and it's easy to hit humans with, but it just doesn't get you any kills. Instead, you get assists if other dinosaurs take out your blinded enemy. Their roar makes your spit skill shoot farther for the next 3 shots, and it has an extremely quick cooldown, so you should always be using it. That being said, its bite and swipe attacks do little damage to supplement the spitting. They aren't fast either, losing to the Raptor and even the Carnotaurus. The T-Rex is probably faster too, but only when running. They can also jump higher than most, but not as high as the Raptor, which doesn't make sense to me because it's the same size. It should have just as much muscle to jump just as high. The key to doing great as the dinosaurs, though, is to heal up after you've been damaged. You'll find dead dinosaurs scattered around maps, and you can easily eat them to refill your health. Also, unlike humans, you can move the camera around when you're doing this, so it's easy to see if there's a commando charging in from your back. You can easily tell that developer Lukewarm Media put a lot of effort into making the dinosaurs fun and engaging. I can see the need to tweak the Dilophosaurus a little bit, but they've done a great job at balancing their abilities and just making them a blast to play as. And that concludes the spotlight on Primal Carnage. If you liked the video, hit the like button below. For more shooter news, click the subscribe button above or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching.